Hello, and this is Simply Love. Welcome everyone. And I am doing uh what I'm doing is a reading. It's a mid-spring reading, and this is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Yes, this is going to be a short love reading. It's going to give you some little bits of information for some of you Tauruses out there that may be going on with your love life or, going to happen in your love life. Um, and I put up the red candle, got a little red flower here on the box. And I've already prayed and shuffled the cards as I always do. And I've got the messages for the cards that come up for you. So I shuffled the cards and made three piles. And what I do is go uh, from left to right. I'll pick one card each from each pile, okay? Because they've already been shuffled. And it's just, like I said, it's just going to be a small mini spring mid-spring 2015 reading for Taurus, okay? And at the end, I am going to put an affirmation in the comment section or the little box down below where you put your information and go over those affirmations every day for about 14 to 20 days, once in the morning and once before you go to bed. You can burn a red candle at night and light an incense to clear out everything and just go over the affirmations that I'm going to be posting below. On Aries, I had went and read it out, but I felt like I was maybe taking up too much time. But I will go ahead and do it for you Taurus too, being I did it for Aries. This is what you're going to read in the morning and when you wake up, and then you're going to read it at night with a red candle and your incense going before you go to bed, or when you wake up it will say, I love my life and my life loves me. I am lucky in love. All things I seek are now seeking me. All that is mine by divine right is now released and reaches me in a perfect way under God's grace. All good things are flowing into my life easily and effortlessly. And so it is. So if you repeat that twice a day, every day for 14 to 20 days, once in the morning, once in the evening, hey, it's going to get in the subconscious mind and it's going to stay there and it's going to bring about that for you. It's going to bring about everything that you said. If you do this, twice a day, once in the morning and once before you go to bed. Like I said, at night, I like to have a red candle, which represents love, and in all ways, open up your love heart, your love chakras, and the incense in order to clear out, the, entities in your room or any rooms. You can also put your incense in any rooms, actually. I usually put one in each one of my rooms, in the morning and before I go to bed. Okay, so it'll be posted at the bottom if you want to go ahead and copy it so you can, do your love affirmation in the morning and in the evening. So we're going to go on with the reading. This is a love reading now, and it's like a mini reading. If you like a full love reading or just a full reading in general, my information will be below, and it will get in more details than what I'm going to get into with you today. This is just general, and it's just for some Tauruses out there, okay? Okay, now I'm going to go from left to right, and I'm going to pick up this card right here, which is your first card for Taurus, and that's going to read, triangle, huh? I'm going to set it up here for you to look at, okay? Now, The messages I'm getting out of this when I'm looking at this card, I'm getting like some type of interference. Some It's external in interference. As a matter of fact, it could be some indecisions in a relationship because this is a love relationship reading. You know, two guys, one girl. You know, the girl's in the middle, two guys on the outside. If it's a girl, if it's a guy, it's, you know, if it's a girl, it's two guys there, and if it's a guy, it's two girls there. It's like a love triangle, just as it says. It's like, you know, it looks like, you know, on there, they're all together, so I guess they're all aware, but weren't aware. This is happening or going to happen to some of you Tauruses out there. Some of you Tauruses may already be in some type of love triangle where you can't choose. You have two people here that you care about or like, or, you know, some of you Tauruses, you might got caught up in your little game or something going on. That's male or female, or it could be happening to some of you Tauruses out there, male or female, where there is a love triangle or some kind of where there's more than two people involved in a relationship. There is an extra person there, more than one person in the relationship, sharing your love interest with another person. To some of you Tauruses out there, either you're doing it or they're doing it to you. Okay, some of you Tauruses, male and female. To some of you Tauruses, it could be friends and family that's involved in and that they're creating some kind of friction or some kind of confusion in your love life. You know, it could be, you know, friends or family may not like this particular person that you're with, Taurus. Some people in your family just may start, you know, conflict or confusion. To some of you Tauruses, you know, it's more than one lover. Say if it's a love, like just a dating relationship, you know, it's more than one person that you're dating. And this does, you know, cause confusion if neither parties are known. And I think I brought this up before. It came up in like a general reading for this month, and I don't know whose sign it was. I forgot. But it came. I was talking about how, you know, if you are a single person and you are just dating, you know, and you, like I said, you're just dating, you're leaving your options open. There's nothing wrong with dating another person as long as they're aware of it. This goes to you men and women out there. You know, just cautionary, just to keep turmoil and conflict. You know, you want to, if you want to do something, you want to kind of do it the right way, because, you know, I know you heard in some of my videos about the boomerang action. What goes around comes around, and it always does. It never fails. What you put out there comes back. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with dating if you're single and you're dating somebody, you know, or you're just looking, you know, dating, looking. And if you have another person that you are dating also, let them know about it. Especially if you're single and there's no type of attachment and there is no relationship. That's what I'm talking about. Those no relationship people. Those ones that are out there just looking and leaving their options open. You know, you just, you know, if you're seeing someone that you kind of like, you might like, and you're, you know, maybe take out sometimes, and then there's another one somewhere else you might like, and you take them out sometimes. Let them both know, regardless if you think that they may go away, or long as I believe if you're upfront and just be straight out and honest about it, I believe most of the time it could work out okay. And especially if that person you're dating or going out with or just kicking it with is not dating anybody either. Maybe maybe everybody's options are open, but you're gonna have to be frank about it. Basically, you're just gonna have to tell them, and if they go away, oh well, it wasn't meant to be anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's no harm done in case, one comes in and then the other so happen to come in. There's no conflict. At least you'll know. And then there'll be mutual respect. There'll be respect for one another and each other. But for some of you Tauruses out there, this is being done to you, or you are doing this to someone, male or female, because it is a relationship issue. There is a triangle. There's, more than two people in, like a relationship is just two people. There's, another added in, this relationship. And, if you are married, I'd say there's, looking at this card, I'd say there's an, extra marital affair going on, some type of an affair, or seeing another person, if you're a man or woman in a marriage. I'm looking at this as a marriage. I already said this thing, the couple thing. Now this is a marriage. I'm looking at this as an affair, or I'm looking at it as some of you Tauruses could be, like I said, other people involved in your marriage. Some people could be causing some conflict in your marriage. Some people could be saying something, one thing to your wife or husband that's causing conflict, and it kind of, it's exposed now for what I'm looking at it now. So that's what I am seeing in that card, okay? So for the next card we have for the love relationship reading is, Dating Queen. Wow. Dating Queen. You go, girl. Now, when I'm looking at the Dating Queen, okay, she appears just looking at it, and, the messages that I'm receiving coming from it is like, it's like she lives her life to the fullest. Like she just lives her life to the fullest and don't even care about what anybody thinks about her, or, she's sort of free-willed, happy-go-lucky, does her own thing, very independent. And this could be as well a man, because it is a love relationship, okay? So, use these words as man and woman as I'm talking about the reading. It looks like she has more than one date. Like she can date several men, or if it's a man, they can date several women. Because she's free. The Dating Queen is free. She's dating. She's very open-minded. Seems like a lot of people admire her. Wherever she goes or wherever he goes, they're admired for their openness and free-going spirit, happy-go-lucky spirit. Like stepping out she steps out, or he steps out in their own power. It's like they just hold their own. And like I said, free-spirited. They're not the type of people that would get, angry about anything, because they're not really a type of person that actually, focused on one person right now. It's like she or he is the type of person that are leaving their options open, as I explained about the three-way relationship card. This person, she's just he or she is just they just doing them. They're doing them. They feel good about it. They feel good about themselves. They have good communication skills. They're really good around people. People are drawn to them with their charismatic ways. Some of you Tauruses either know this person or you are this person, male or female. You know this person or you are this person. And this person could tie to the first card as a three-way type situation. But we'll see when we read the other card. But this woman or man here is just like, I don't know, just the stuff. She or he reminds me of someone back in the 70s or 80s type air about themselves. They're, like I said, they're free going, they're free spirited, they're the social butterfly. Everybody likes them. They date several people at one time. Because they leave their options open for dating until they find out who they would like to, be with or is compatible with. So she's the dating queen. She has the shining, quality. If you look at the picture there, and like I said, she's admired by others, It's also showing to some of you Tauruses, you have that ability to be like the dating queen. If you are single, you have that ability and potential to be like her, or could be like her if you're single. Don't get caught up in the, to, the three-way where you're serious about one person and you get caught or whatever. Be more free spirited if you're single on the single tip. Leave your options open and let everybody know that, hey, like the dating queen, I'm just dating right now. I'm just, having fun. I'm not worried about being serious with anyone right now. I'm just, having fun. I'm dating, several people, and having fun and doing me. That's what the dating queen reminds me. Just saying she doing her. That's all there is to it. Without causing any problems and conflict. She has all her stuff together when I look at the dating queen, okay? And like I said, she can remind some of you Tauruses to be like her. And there is actually some of you Tauruses out there right now are like her, male or female. You're the male, you're the man or woman, queen, dating king or queen. Okay, so the next card I'm pulling for you, which is the last card, is the twin flame. That's the twin flame. And I'll set that up there for you to see that. Whew, I get a lot when I see that twin flame. It just depends, like I said, on the situation with the twin flame. A lot of people saying, oh, a togetherness, which that fits into. But when I'm looking at that, and the messages that I'm receiving is like the highest soul connection, like true bliss or potential bliss, some kind of true bliss or soul connection of the highest. It's like, I look at that like, to me it looked like spirits from like outer space or something. And it could be like you hear the saying, people, I feel like I've met you before, or I feel like I've known you before. That type of twin flame I'm getting out of that too. Like somewhere else we've met before, talked before, or we could have been brothers and sisters before. We could have been this before, that before, because we just connect so well, and I have a feeling deep down inside that I know you. It's, to some Tauruses, this could mean that, you connect with somebody, or you've been with somebody for a while, maybe in a long-term relationship or even marriage, that you are so compatible together that when one person talks, the other person can finish that person's sentence. So I'm feeling like that with a lot of long-lasting relationships, Tauruses, and marriages. I'm feeling like that with that. Some of you Tauruses out there are experiencing that when it comes to a twin flame. I look at it as being, when it says twin flame, to me, I'm looking at it like it's an effortless relationship. I'll put it that way. Like, you don't really have to put too much into it. You just hit it off. Felt like you've known them before. Yin yang. I hear a lot of people say yin yang. My better half, meant to be together. If it's not happening now, it's, to some of you Tauruses out there, that are single, it's going to. It's coming. To some of you Tauruses out there, you're going to have that twin flame, type of feeling inside yourself. Some of you Tauruses is going to have like a deja vu. I just see so much in it, how it could, make that right connection with that right person. I'm just using all these as what I see in as a twin flame. Like a strong connection, I'm looking at this like, magnet. I see magnetism, like you're magnet, like you're drawn together like magnets, or like electric. That's what I feel a lot on that too, to some of you Tauruses out there. The connection is with some of you Tauruses is two halves that make a whole, and the oneness. Like a oneness, two halves that make a whole, like a oneness. It's like you have an apple and you cut an apple in half. If you cut it in half, and it's like, that's how I look at that too when I'm seeing that. The messages I'm getting is like, you can, that one part of apple and the other part of apple, you put them together and it makes a whole. That's how I look at a twin flame too, to some of you Tauruses out there. It's just a oneness, basically. It's just a oneness, mind, body, and spirit and soul. It's a oneness, And it's like an energy. It gives off an energy to that person. You both give off energy towards each other. It's like, to some of you Tauruses out there, I'm feeling like when it comes to this twin flame here, like if you're not around that person, say in a long lasting relationship or a marriage, you can almost read each other's minds. That's what I'm talking about, a wholeness there. That's a wholeness in a twin flame. That's a connection. That's a magnet type situation. It's meant to be, and it's a wholeness, and that's for, happening or going to happen to some of you Tauruses, or a lot of you Tauruses, coming up, if it hasn't happened already. So some of you Tauruses, be careful of this. The triangle. You don't want to be careful about it. You just want to make things known. Make yourself something like, the dating king or queen. because it's a love relationship reading, so we're going both ways here. And so there's no conflict going on. You don't want to cause conflict in life. You want everything to be, you want to be free going and free spirited like the dating queen, because she is dating and she's letting them know that she's just dating. So there's no conflict. She wants to be happy go lucky. She wants to do her thing. She's just doing her. And it shows. It shows on her. It just, and then there's a lot of people that would like to be like her, just free spirited, happy, be around people, know how to talk to people. People admire this person, king or queen, and she just seems like she has it, all together, and let you know up front. We don't Taurus, and some of you Tauruses out there that's experienced this, doing this or having this done to you is just entirely unnecessary, especially if you're single and, like the queen, and you're just dating. There's no reason why you can't, if you have 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, how many ever that you have, that you're just dating and you're not serious about anybody yet. That should keep all that in check, like this person. And then, some of you Tauruses that are that already that are married, has this feeling here of the twin flame as I have experienced. And I think that is very, very good for a lot of you Tauruses out there for your love reading. I thank you so much for stopping by. I thank you for your comments. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for everything. I love you guys. So this is your mid-spring 2015 love reading, and it's just general. If you'd like to have a full reading, that maybe this just doesn't, it's not for everybody. For some, it's for some of you Tauruses out there. But if you'd like to, have more full details or more detailed reading, just look below. You'll see the information to get in touch with me. And don't forget the affirmation. I put that at the bottom. You can write it down and, stick it on your window. I'm sorry, I keep saying window. You can stick it on your mirrors or wherever you be at, say, when you go to bed and when you wake up. And do it for like 14 to 20 days every day. And then all of a sudden, bam, beautiful things, love, happiness, all that good stuff is just going to come to be because you are putting it out there. It's in your subconscious mind. When you speak it, what you speak is what you get. So speak it twice a day, every day for 14 to 20 days, and you'll be in there, Taurus. So as I always say, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. And I also like to advise you, I'm going to make a video once I'm finished reading all the love signs for all the signs, of a contest that I'm going to be having again, and it is going to be a giveaway. Okay. So just look for the details for that. If you are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. You will get a email confirmation on that, so you'll know how to enter in the contest. I love you all. Thank you so much, and take care now. Bye bye.